Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be having a more detailed look at Pro Evolution Soccer 2014 that does ship out at the end of this year. So of course the screen here for selecting your team looks a little bit different, a little bit more professional than last year's version. We're getting straight into the game, of course. Bayern Munich against Bayern Munich. Heading into the tunnel as well. We're going to freeze it right about here, and you can see a little bit more detail than last year's version. Players coming down from the steps. It looks more like an actual stadium, and well, more true to life. Simple as that. So now we'll look at both teams as they come out of the tunnel, and this time they're not just coming out of a traditional tunnel, actually coming up from underneath the stadium, which means that Konami have actually bothered to take their time and add a little bit more detail there as well. Having a quick pan around of the Alliance Arena, and we'll freeze it right here and have a look at that. The fans look absolutely phenomenal, holding up their cards to make out the Bayern Munich flag. It looks absolutely different class, and 100 times better than it has ever been. A quick pan of both teams, of course, the home side and then the away side. Player models looking fantastic, and then both teams acknowledging the crowd, what should shape up to be a nice game of football. Having a look at the squad lineups, very similar to last year's version. Presentation is still pretty solid. And there is Neuer, of course, having a look at those goalie gloves, this time actually wearing some proper keeper gloves and not gardening gloves, which they've never seemed to get right up until now. But just from looking at these formations, you can still see the crowd jumping around. That really does help make the game that little bit more immersive. There is Bastian Schweinsteiger. Thomas Müller looking impeccable as well. So we head into the action. And of course, this is really a comparison of comparing last year's version. We're not going to worry about FIFA. We're going to forget about that for now. But just having a look at the two games, already you can see different game. Totally different ball game. How much more fluid it is. Here is Lahm laying it inside towards Müller. Martinez giving him a little shove there. The referee thought that was a fine challenge. Arjen Robben who picks it up. Martinez once more. Now we're not sure what setting the AI is on. I'm probably going to say around the easier settings. But just check out how they keep the ball. This lovely interplay, keeping possession well, laid outside towards Robben, who has that trademark technique. It's a great challenge by Boateng. As Robben picks it up once more. A little fake, and you can see the electronic ad boards as well. Nice to see them implemented. Here is Robben. Now they're not trying to score too many goals here, they're just trying to show you what this game is all about now and how much more realistic it looks. It's not a quick game of football, it's not arcadey, and if you do think it is arcadey, then clearly you haven't played football games for a while. This is how it's played in the real world. It's a slow-paced game until you get into that final third. Ribery lays it outside towards Alaba. A lovely challenge, and you can see there, well, it wasn't a lovely challenge in the end, but the animations you can see here looking that much better. So a free kick for Frank Ribery. Whips that one in. Robben is there. This is, of course, one full-length half. So we're going to get 45 minutes of action, or 5 minutes or so. Mandzukic keeping possession, but the way he keeps the ball is fantastic as well. Ribery skipping away from his man. Thomas Müller riding the challenge. You can definitely see, though, there's still some work to be done. The collisions aren't 100% there. But I think you can safely say Konami so far have done a fantastic job. Robben whipping that one in. Here's a good promising thing about Neuer, the goalkeepers now, looking that much better. The throw-ins, fantastic. They move more like goalkeepers. No more robotic animations as well. And Zurkic laying outside towards Robben, who will try and get there. Now the level of detail and the freedom that you're going to be able to play this game now, I think is going to take a huge step up. It's not going to become ping-pong football anymore. You really are going to be able to pass it where you wish. Lovely bit of trickery there from Rob Ribéry. Alaba coming in, another fantastic challenge. But how will the defending work? We'll have to see. I felt last year's version the defending was a little bit too easy, because you could just bring across the AI and let them do most of the work for you. So maybe closer to release we will get a chance to see that a little bit further. You can select the thrower there, a little bit of something they've added just by hitting select. Now of course remember that PES 2014 is only going to be running on current generations. It's not going to be on the PlayStation 4, it's not going to be on the Xbox One. So this is current hardware, and it does look so much better than last year's version, which I felt was another step in the right direction from PES 12. So Konami finally pulling their finger out. And here's Alaba, he lays in his side, Schweinsteiger, Martinez trying to get in there. You can see the AI. I mean, you wouldn't actually think this is human against AI, because the AI are doing such a great job here of just maintaining possession. They're not forcing it, they're taking their time. Well, here comes Alaba now, chance with a little Maradona. I mean, you do really feel that the ball is one separate entity from the player himself, because sometimes the ball will roll one way, sometimes it will roll another way. Boateng switching that out wide. The cross ball with the switching now seems to be improved as well. Here is Lahm, loses possession. Martinez back towards Boateng. Ribéry can't get there, and it is Robben who steals it and is away. I felt this was a chance here, but he just gets pulled back, doesn't he, by Boateng. Fantastic start, but the strike is comfortable in the end for the big German. Even that animation there, kicking the ball, fantastic. Even that little detail has been implemented this year. Cannot wait to see what the community has in store for this game, especially on the PC version. There's Robben with a little flick off towards Lahm, gets it back, chips it in, but Boateng smashes it clear as we're coming towards the end of the video. And there it is, guys. That's a quick look at PES 2014, Bayern Munich against Bayern Munich, shaping up very, very nicely. But until next time, be sure to rate, comment and subscribe. Let me know what you guys feel about Pro Evo 2014. Is it going to be the king of the pile? We'll have to find out. But until next time, take care.